mine is still with you. The message behind it is so important that I hope it reaches the people that need to hear this. Could it be Christmas again soon? The December month is upon us, which means Christmas songs. I feel like it was only yesterday that I was listening to home free Christmas songs, but today we are back with some more, and I am very excited to be feeling festive again. I still have some decoration to do, but that will come. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I am a singer and a voice teacher, and today I am back with home free. This is Let Me Come Home, and I believe it was written by Adam Bastien. I figured home free was a good one to start off the Christmas season with. Plus, I'd like to share something else with you. I have a new song coming out on December the 13th. Yes, it's Friday the 13th, but the number 13 means good luck in Italian, so I'm having it. The new song is called Sign. Please do go and pre-save the song. And this song honestly means so much to me. I absolutely loved working on this. I started working on this song a few years ago, brought it to Iren. Iren created the magic that is wonderful, and I just can't wait for you all to hear it. So home free, if you're listening to this as well, I hope you all enjoy it when it comes out as well, and I'd love to know your thoughts. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if they react to me? My song. Reaction. That'll be like Inception. But yes, do make sure you go and follow me on Spotify or whatever platform you use. I am so excited for you to hear it. As always though, this is a reaction and an analysis video, so I will be stopping and talking about the vocals. If you'd rather watch the full video uninterrupted, I've left the link to the original video in the description below. Do go and check me out over on Patreon as well. There's lots more going on over there. Otherwise, hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and let's get to Let Me Come Home by Home Free.
Colored leaves lost beneath the snow, a feeling dark and cold. I wish I didn't know. Like the rising sun, our lives have seasons too, but faithful hearts remain, and mine is still with you.
Oh, I did read on Patreon a little bit of the backstory of this song by Adam Bastien, but I didn't bring any tissues. Don't know why. Should have done. Okay, I love the softness that the oo vowel brings at the beginning, and so that when we hear the lead by Adam Bastien, it's so prominent. I just love where it sits, and it's so forward placed. We can hear everything. It's got this calmness to it, but we can understand every single thing. I love this kind of frosty breath quality as well. That last phrasing was so spoken like. It just felt so connected to the thought, to the heart. It was beautiful. That chord progression as well, just before. Yeah, so we get just kind of sustained, do 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 do. Then that moving part, really pretty. And then everyone off. Yeah, hold on.
Bright colored leaves lost beneath the snow, a feeling dark and cold. I wish I didn't know. Like
I love how I wish I didn't know. Or I think we had Adam Chance and Rob there coming on. Really softly as well, really allowing the lead to still be the main, just softly providing the harmonies there. But what's nice as well is that there was a hold on the wish I didn't know. Like that was held on, whereas lead, Adam Bastien, comes off of it. Very spoken like, so they're not all together there. What's so beautiful as well is all of these ooh moving parts. It's not like they're just blocking out chords, right? We get moving oohs, does that make sense? In the back, and it's so pretty. It's kind of like talking about the leaves, talking about the snow, and we can feel that even with the backing.
Bright colored leaves lost beneath the snow, a feeling dark and cold. I wish I didn't know. Like the rising sun, lives have seasons too.
Seasons too. I love how there's a slight flip on seasons. There's such great strength in his vocal folds to be clear, then suddenly allow that breath to come through. And also, as a whole in the phrasing, there is that like breath underline, and then occasionally when we go a little bit lower, we are a little bit thicker with the vocal folds. It's really just creating this nice effortless ease.
The rising sun, our lives have seasons too, but faithful hearts remain, and mine is still with you.
Yeah, mine. Why did I try and sing it down there? Mine is still with you. Mine is still with you. Like, I love how the mine is sung. I mean, it's all sung, but mine is still with you. Like the still with you, we kind of break off and it is a lot more.
Faithful hearts remain.
Okay, carry on.
Mine is still with you. Every year, it feels so wrong. Aching for the only place I know I should belong. Can I come?
I know I just said carry on, but then he starts in a completely different phrase and there's so much more to talk about. Lyrically, this is beautiful. I love how it's not the backing by the other four home free guys isn't distracting from the lead where the true message lies. So we can really hone into those lyrics, now we're in a territory of his voice that encourages a little bit of this whine. We're a little bit higher. Da, da, na, na, na. Let me just see where we are. Okay, so it's run E flat, so the top part of his chest voice, and we don't want to rely on getting louder in order for us to get this full sound. We want to actually rely on this whine to keep resisted in the vocal folds. So this whine cry is linking to the emotion. We want it for the vocal quality, but it's also just it calls for it. The story's calling for it, so we can really connect to that. There's a glottal onset at the beginning and the vibrato as well. Oh, so beautiful.
Every year, it feels so wrong. Aching for the only place I know I should belong. Can I come home this Christmas? Please let me come home. Remember, we're all deserving of a little grace and love. So can I come home this Christmas? I just wanna come home. My favorite.
Yeah, there's so much longing in his voice. Oh. And you can really hear that connection with the words. I love on the second Can I Come Home, there was like an overlapping echo of the like Can I Come Home, like very different as well, not just repeated, very different phrases.
I know I should belong. Can I come home this Christmas? Please.
So yeah, there's ooh, going on the ooh. We also get a bit more of a the bass line from Tim's a little bit more forward, and of course we've got Adam Rupp on some beatbox in there.
Home this Christmas, please let me come home this Christmas. Remember we're all
come home, come on home. I love those ad-libs there.
Home this Christmas. Remember we're all deserving of a little grace and love.
Little grace. I love that little decoration on there. Just to throw in a little bit of that. Yeah, G4 up here. So we're right through the first passage here with Adam Bastien. We've heard the range on his voice. And like I said, the higher we go, if the outcome is that we want to be fuller and more chest dominant, we're going to have to increase the resistance in our vocal folds because they are thinning out. So we're going to have to work not harder, but smarter to get this fuller sound. So that's where this cry comes in. The twang as well can help us, but especially we're hearing lots of cry in this in this voice. Yeah, da 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 da. To me, obviously, it seems a bit lower in my voice, but yeah, it's just it's so linked well with the message of the song.
A little grace and love. So can I come home this Christmas? I just wanna come home.
I love how it just ends with Adam Bastien on the lines.
My favorite memories are the ones I shared with you. It's what I held on to as the distance grew.
Ooh,
now my
distance grew. We hardly hear him quite like low. Actually, it's quite nice. To hear something different. We instantly get a harmony here in the beginning. Again, that little call and response ad lib from Rob there. It's so soft. It doesn't need to be any fuller. This is, we're bringing down that volume. We're kind of sending a bit more breath through the vocal folds.
These are the ones I shared with you. It's what I held on to as the distance grew. Now I wake up to the pain of knowing we're estranged, but it was not my choice. I'm not the one who changed.
Oh my gosh, I think you've got to give it to his acting as well. It's so natural. Yes, it's his song, so it means it hits home. It's very connected to his journey, his story. But yeah, these B-roll shots of him on the phone, they're just quite really pull.
My choice. I'm not the one who changed.
I love that swell as well. So another thing we haven't mentioned actually is that Adam Rupp is prominent now in this verse, so that's another difference from the first.
Estranged, but it was not my choice. I'm not the one who changed. Being who I'm meant to be made me a stranger in the house that made me me. So let me come home.
Oh, why? People just need to be kind with each other. What was that line?
Changed, being who I'm meant to be made me a stranger.
Being who I'm meant to be made me a stranger in the
house that made me me.
In the house that made me me. It's all there. I do not get people that are not accepting of people.
Made me a stranger in the house that made me me. So let me come home this Christmas. Please let me.
Oh, I love these slower hits from Adam Rupp there as well. On the made me. I love that open vowel as well. That allows us to get fuller and increase that whine in it as well. And again, that whine is there, very evident, linking the story of the message of the story with the fullness that we want overall.
So let me come home this Christmas. Please let me come home
this Christmas. That was different. Not those notes as well. When they give me two different lines, it's hard to pick just one. Yeah, there's subtle differences from the first chorus to this
So
one.
let me come home this Christmas. Please let me come home this Christmas. Remember we're all deserving of a little grace and love. So can I come home this Christmas? I just wanna come home.
Ooh, ha, ha. I love that little change on grace as well. Oh, this is it's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful vocal line that we're hearing, but the message of it is not hiding away from the fact of what it's about. Adam Bastien has written something that I'm sure a lot of people have felt, and he has written this from his personal perspective, but I feel like it can be relatable in many different ways. It's so heartbreaking, and the message behind it is so important that I hope it reaches the people that need to hear this.
Remember, we're all deserving of a little grace and love. So can I come home?
Yes, you can.
This Christmas, I just wanna come home. The place that I recall was built on common ground. We're family after all. Wasting precious time. Could you look me in the eyes?
Oh, sorry, that riff on the word time was beautiful. I just loved. There was a lot of twang present in there as well to guide us through that. These lovely bell tones as well. Do do do. That we're getting, not that from the rest in the back is so delightful. I love it. Yeah, completely different feel. I love that descent that we get from Adam Rupp and Tim on that bass as well as we go into this middle eight section. Family is meant to be a safe space, like home, and it's so upsetting when sometimes it can't be for people.
We're family after all. Wasting precious time. Could you look me in the eyes? Would you set aside your pride?
Yeah, come on.
For the child you recognize.
Oh, that diminuendo and bringing that breath and soft. Like I said, these words, I feel like it's not hard to understand, like it's not difficult to understand what it is about, because it's not shying away from the fact, like, you know, open up your eyes, put your pride aside, open up your eyes, I am your child.
Could you look me in the eyes? Would you set aside your pride for the child you recognize? Can I come home this Christmas? I just wanna come home.
I didn't know what they were going to do in that moment, but I loved that build up and those shots of Adam Bastien just closing his eyes. It just means so much. That key change. That's where we went.
Can I come home this Christmas? I just wanna come home this Christmas. Remember, we're all deserving of a little grace and love. So
Third time round, and what note are we going to put on Grace? Grace! Obviously we've modulated anyway, but a little grace and love. We could have gone there, which is what we was on the second time, but we hit a higher note. Lovely. Again, thinner with the vocal folds, but more whine to create a fuller sound. Lovely mix belt from Adam Bastien that we know we've heard before. Yes, it's an Adam Bastien lead, but the support and smoothness from the other four Home Free guys is just beautiful. It's so stunning, and I love how just smooth it all is. It's so much
home this Christmas. Remember, we're all deserving of a little grace and love. So can I come home this Christmas? Please let me come home this Christmas. Just wanna come home. Let me come.
Yeah, those fills from Adam Rupp, really, really cool. The last home riff, there was a little break and a little bit of a glottal on that.
Let me come home.
That was a nice ascent. I'm so happy they resolved it there. Kind of like uplifting, hope, that ascend, and really thin quality as well. Beautiful. Oh, this definitely pulled up my heartstrings, and I'm wishing all of you guys at home free a lovely Christmas, and all of you over here. Obviously, we're at the beginning of the season, so lots of more Christmas content to go. Oh, yeah, that was beautiful and an important message. I will have you know that that was my first Christmas song I listened to this year, so I'm now in the mood. Yeah, I mean, that was just magical. The message of the song, how prominent the lead vocals were, with Adam Bastien just staying in the front and the rest blending so beautifully with the wonderful harmonies and chord progressions. It just very moving. And where it sat in his voice as well, range-wise, made perfect sense to the story. I just felt like there was such a great connection there. But yeah, I hope that this song does reach people that kind of need to hear it and need to wake up and put their pride aside. Thank you very much for watching this reaction and analysis video. Remember, I have a new song coming out very soon, December the 13th. Do go and pre-save it. It is called Sign, and I can't wait for you to hear it. Do hit that subscribe button, the bell button, and thumbs up button, and check me out over on Patreon, and I'll see you very soon for some more Christmas content, I'm sure. Bye.